Salutations gamers, I'm the OgichiGame and welcome back to Minecraft Eternal Night Survival. We're actually going to pick up here, right on the farm area, and we're going to actually start building outwards that direction and making a proper farm. Now, I don't remember, do I have a hoe? I don't seem to have a hoe, that is a problem. I have sticks though, and I have wood, which I can be using to make a hoe. Where do I not have a crafting table around here? For goodness sakes, I should have a crafting table pretty much everywhere by this point, but I don't, because I'm a moron. My bad. We don't need the axe, so that can go away. Let's see, just put the crafting table down here. This will do just fine. Right, do I have any stone on me? I don't. That's fine, we'll just use wood. Not a big deal. Wooden hoe. Perfect. So, we're going to actually start tilling these fields here. Now, I don't exactly want it to be there. Let's see here. We're going to have to dig up all of this at some point or another, but I don't know how I feel about digging it up right now. Let's start on this layer here and move that direction, perhaps. No, wait, no, right here, actually. I would prefer this area here. So we need to dig up all this and collect our seeds back. And actually move out this direction. Now, I don't remember if the dirt has to be in the water or it simply needs to be near water. I don't remember exactly. I do believe that it simply needs to be near water, and if that is the case, then that makes things not only simpler, but it will look cooler in the end, I hope. So, we're just going to move around along this direction here, and we are being attacked by a skeleton. However, did he get in here? I do not know. Well then, come on then. Well, great. It seems that he's going to be a nuisance. Okay, wonderful. He's defeated. Back to building our farm. Right. So that goes there, and then we dig our way across. I'm not really sure what to say at this point. I feel as though that this series has gotten, well, has gone on too long. I'm hoping that in a couple of weeks I'll be able to actually end the series entirely. In fact, today I don't plan to be the last episode, but I'm thinking that next week is probably going to be the last episode of Minecraft Eternal Night Survival. That doesn't mean that Minecraft is ending, though. I plan on picking up with a new Minecraft series, but I'm not sure what to do yet. So I'm going to ask if anyone has any suggestions. If you have any suggestions for a new Minecraft series, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm thinking about doing a mod pack in particular. I think would be really cool to do. And there's this really cool mod pack I'm looking at in particular called something along the lines of the Evil or something like that. Well, no, sorry, not a mod pack, but one particular mod that I've been looking at is called something like the Evil or some things like that. I'm thinking about creating some massive mod pack. I think it's going to look pretty dang cool. So, hold on. That is... so it doesn't work. I had suspicion that it wouldn't, but I thought that the dirt simply needed to be near water, not actually in the water itself. That's perfectly fine. We'll just dig all this up. Just dig every last little bit of this dirt up, and then we'll just place down some more dirt. Not even a problem. Not even a problem. Right. So, we have actually come a very long way, though, I would like to say, with this series so far. There is just a lot of stuff that we have constructed, and I feel as though that we have accomplished a great deal, many things, in the short amount of time that we've had to do it. Well, 30-some episodes is not a short amount of time, but I would say that it is not the longest of times. And we have managed to construct so much. I mean, I literally just no idea what to even say about all this. It's amazing that we've managed to construct as much as we have. And it's going to be sad leaving this old place behind, but unfortunately, we do need to move on. We need to go back to OG Labs at some point and put in a new simulation, which we will do eventually. And keep in mind that before we ever move along to the next series, I'm going to do an OG Laboratories episode on the Monday before the new series arrives, just to sort of introduce everybody to the concept. Hopefully, thinking of that though, saying that though, I should probably work on constructing more of OG Labs. OG Labs is still not fully constructed yet, but it will be soon enough. Will be soon enough. Right. So yeah, there's just not a whole lot to do in this series anymore, for the simple fact that, well, we've pretty much conquered the entirety of this land. The darkness is no longer a threat to us. We have conquered all of it. It is ours. It is 110% ours now. We do not have to worry about a thing anymore. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous all that we've done. And I've already used up my hoe. I'm gonna have to go get another hoe. While I do that, so you just kind of dig up this and try to get more seeds while we're working. You know, something else, I always talk about various random things in the Minecraft series. So something else that actually has been happening recently, though, that's been a little concerning in some respects, but not really, not too bad. I think it's a little funny, mostly. But apparently, our channel now has its first hater. Dedicated for the most part. Well, at least he has been, or he or she, whatever it is, whatever it is, has been, rather dedicated to, hating the channel in the last few days, and I don't know why. See, starting with Mr. Lonely, forward, all the videos thus far, I even made a tweet and a, Facebook post about it. We have been getting a dislike on all of the recent videos for no particular reason. At first I thought, okay, the reason that Mr. Lonely got, dislikes, I thought was, oh, well, maybe the audio quality wasn't the best. It wasn't as good. I didn't get as clear an audio file from that recording as I would have liked, and I've since changed how I record audio to try to make sure that that sort of, what you might call piss-poor audio quality doesn't show up in the future. Hopefully, I hope that the audio quality that you're hearing right now is pretty good and doesn't blow out your ears or anything like that, but that's actually not the reason, apparently. Maybe one of the other dislikes was. But apparently there was some sort of just, one of the dislikes in particular was apparently some just hater that now hates on our channel that's been disliking a number of our content. It doesn't bother me at all, but I still think it's a little weird, just that somebody would spend the time to be disliking the video, disliking every video that comes out from a channel so small as ours. Now, generally, this happens pretty frequently when it comes to larger channels. You know, people jealous of what larger channels have in terms of subscribers and stuff, and they want that, and so they think that disliking the videos will somehow, like, move them down the rankings and get them higher up on the rankings or some silly such like that. But our channel is very small channel right now, and we would love to grow a lot more popular, and indeed we have been growing at a fair rate. I would say that I'm very proud of the amount of subscribers we have. Last time I checked, it was 64, and very proud of that. But again, it's still, in terms of the grand scheme of things, I don't see why somebody would be attacking our channel in any way. I'm not really sure what it is. It could be from the recent collab with Mr. Laser Incorporated, that perhaps he actually suggested this, not me, but he suggested that perhaps somebody from his channel is coming over here and disliking all my content now that now that they know who I am, or something like that, or whatever. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know why it's happening, but it is something interesting, and I thought it was I thought it was kind of funny. I thought I'd bring it up. I think it's kind of silly that somebody would have such little time that somebody has such they don't, like, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to be insulting. That's where my mind immediately goes, because I use a lot of offensive humor in the majority of my content, except for Minecraft here. Minecraft, I generally try to keep it a lot more low-key, and I think that keeping it low-key has so far worked to the benefit of this series, because I think those who like this current Minecraft series do enjoy the more low-key sort of aspects. The nice laid-back attitude, just having fun, like we're doing right now, just cutting the grass, trying to find seeds, and working on our farm. I think the fans of the Eternal Night Survival series, even if the Eternal Night Survival series is not exactly what you would say the most popular on the channel, I would say that people do enjoy watching this more low-key stuff. But a lot of my other content, I purposely do a lot of offensive humor for, well, that's just how humor works, being somebody's got to be offended, otherwise it's not comedy. But I've thought about a lot of things. I'm like, why would somebody... Why? Just why? There's, like, no point. But basically, as far as we understand, it's just a troll. Yeah, all it is just one... It's just a little troll just messing with us, trying to get to us. But it's not gonna work. We're gonna keep doing our content the same as always. Right, so we're just getting rid of the rest of this farm here that we don't need, since we have the new farm that we constructed there. And as you can see, it looks wonderful. So I'm just trying to destroy all this. There we go. Just trying to destroy what our original farm here. I think we might also want to consider something along the lines of... might do something with the sugarcane here, but at the same time I don't really feel like doing something with the sugarcane. We could add another layer to this. In fact, actually, you know what? We got the time, so why not add another layer? No problem there. Not with me, anyway. So, moving forward, just building another layer here. Wonderful. But yeah, they've been hating on the content for reasons unreally specified. They haven't left any comments of any kind, just disliking the videos and moving on. So, we're not sure if it's a hate bot yet. If it is, that's probably just going to keep disliking the videos till the end of time. And if it's not a hate bot and it's an actual person hating on the content, well, I'm sure they'll eventually give up after they realize that, well, you know, we're here to stay. And we're going to keep making content as long as we can. Okay, so now I'm a little bothered by the water issue here, so I'm going to go find a bucket if I can. I should have some lying around somewhere over here. The village looks amazing. I love coming around and just looking at all the stuff we've built. I would love to go back and finish up the castle, but there's just so much to do that I don't imagine that I could ever do any kind of significant progress on it anymore in any of the videos. Unless I did something really sped up and stuff, but then you wouldn't get a whole lot of commentary out of it. And, you know, that can be... Well, a sped up video can work to its advantages, like my Let's Build video that I did, but that's only with a third-person type camera. Well, when it's a first-person sped up cam, it generally just... it's cool to look at, but it gets kind of tiresome after a while, and there'd have to be just... so much staring straight down at the ground, just putting blocks, and it would get, I think, a bit repetitive and a bit annoying, and so I don't want to have to make all of you see all that ridiculousness. Okay, wonderful. So we have our water now, all spaced out the way we need it to be. Yep-a-rooney. Right, the farm is completed then. Wonderful. We should probably work on the... Oh, geez. These freaking sheep. My goodness. Well, we have lots of wheat, we have lots of everything, we have sugarcane galore. We could actually go out and explore some, but I don't see a whole lot of point in exploring. If we explore outwards, the most we're ever going to find is, well, like that, zombies, or we're going to find zombies, we're going to find monsters and the like, but honestly, I don't really feel like going around and just fighting a bunch of monsters out in the middle of the night. Well, it's forever night, but I don't feel like just exploring around just to find biomes and stuff that I've seen a million times all over the place. I think that our village and everything, it is very, very, very nice. Very nice. I am super, uber proud of all the work that we've done here. Right. Hopefully, again, in this episode, if you guys remember, Eternal Night Survival is going to be ending soon, not today, but I do plan on ending it pretty soon. In fact, as soon as 2 weeks, I would say. 2 weeks and 2 weeks and probably Eternal Night Survival will be no more. So, any suggestions for any kind of future Minecraft series that you guys have, please leave them in the comments. I would love to know what you guys are interested in. Because I can play just about anything and be happy, especially when it comes to Minecraft. It is a very relaxing game. Anything from adventure maps to survival series, doesn't matter to me. If you guys want to see it, I'll be happy to do it. But yeah, just keep that in mind, and post any suggestions you have for it in the comments below. Otherwise, though, guys, I think I've done just about everything I set out to do here, and there's the rain. There's a full-on signal to let me know that it's time to end the episode. So anyway, if you guys like this episode, make sure to hit like on it. Otherwise, I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye! My goodness, it feels so nostalgic just looking about all this stuff that we've constructed. My goodness, we've come a long way. I mean, I remember when we just bunkered down in that little shack. This know-nothing shack that I barely even use anymore that still has so much of my crap in it. Still even has my stupid little bed and chicken down in the basement somewhere. In a giant cavern of just a giant, massive crap hole. Anyway, jeez.